Hello everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Ultra Sun. This will be my first stream back after a few days. I built a brand new PC. First time building a new PC since I think 2014 or 2015. Somewhere in there, 13, 14, 15. We're gonna try to play some new games soon. Some PC games that may be a little more beefy than what we're used to and might require a little more oomph. Now, if I remember, we left off trying to find Pikachu or Pichu or whatever. We're going to continue that for just a few minutes before moving on. Perfro. Now, emulation isn't perfect, so no matter how good my computer is, sometimes these things are still gonna spit and stutter and sputter and, you know. We'll do what we can do. Why can I not escape all of these battles? You want to play? All right, we'll play. That's not doing a lot of damage. Thank God. You hate me. I saw going around the rumor mill on the internet that Pokemon Winds and Waves next year might have 300 new Pokemon, or might just have 300 Pokemon. It depends on where you're getting your news from. It could be over 300. Dude, we're to the point now to where you can't include the entire lineup of Pokemon in each new game anymore. It's gotten too big. What am I looking for? I'm trying to find Pichu or Pikachu. You could do me a favor, actually. Could you Google and see if Pichu is available in this area? I could swear I remember Pichu being available here. Now, I don't think the day-night cycle has any bearing on what Pokemon appear here, but I could be dead wrong. We wanted to get we wanted to get Alolan Raichu. That was the whole thing. Like, this was the first game that introduced regional variants, and I thought for our playthrough, it might be fun, you know, for us to do. Right, because Raichu is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and I thought, well, let's do Alolan Raichu, you know? Take a pet. It pecks at trees with its hard beak. You can get some idea of its mood or condition from the rhythm of its pecking. Grubbin. I guess I could go ahead and catch these two. If you find its nest, you shouldn't stick your hand inside. You'll get bitten by an irritated grubbin. Who just walks around and sticks their hands into nests anyway? What kind of sense does that make? I don't think we're gonna find this Pichu today. I think I might have to do this off camera or something. You little shit! Pokeball, go! Jesus. 42 minutes in. 42 minutes in. 42 minutes in. Game Freak, fuck you. That's stupid. 5% spawn rate. We're going to introduce a regional variant and absolutely the hardest balls way of getting it. It still can't use electricity well. When it's surrounded by, when it's surprised or excited, it discharges electricity unintentionally. And Eric doesn't know how to read. Teach me to read. Hey, welcome in. I just spent the last 40 minutes looking for the stupid Pichu at his little 5% spawn rate. How do I move Pokemon? There we go. That was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's see. Let's give it a hold item. Do we have any berries? Yes. I'm going to prevent you from fainting so easily. Womp womp. Womp womp. Ooh. You know what? Just in case. Oh, I'm not supposed to be going this way. What am I doing? I forgot we backtracked specifically for Pichu. Now we need to go back to town. Da, da, No. You. There. $40 minutes. Ridiculous. You know what? Also, while I'm thinking about it, let me see if I can fix the configure controls directional pad. Left, right. They're already set. I just can't use them to run. Why? Ooh, I can't do. So there's no angles to my character movement. Pressing OK, move your joystick horizontally. Yeah. So I guess it wasn't until X and Y that we can move diagonally, because my character is still like trying to run on a grid here, which makes going down the street in a straight line impossible. I can't get my character to run in a straight line or diagonally. Weird. That's weird, 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 weird. Oh, I need a fishing rod to get that sticker. Why'd you put a sticker underwater? You weirdo. Remember, we're supposed to be finding all these totem stickers. Who's your son? Look at this fancy ass house. Lord. Oh, he went to Kalos, huh? Fancy house? Oh. I guess those doors are painted on. Okay. You know what? That's fair. You don't want me going through your house door's open. I'm gonna plunder your stuff. He has trophies. Why does he have giant bookshelves? Also, why did she place one of the stickers in somebody's room? This is a weird sticker campaign. It's weird. I've poked around your house long enough. What is this? No. Lord. That sound of him just ripping the sticker off. Rip. Oh, thank you. That might actually come in handy. Yes. Oop, I bumped my microphone. Sticker. I don't know if I found all the stickers back in the day on my initial run through of this. We'll find as many as we can together, you guys. Ooh. They're here to get their marriage license. So that's City Hall. These birds are out here fighting over the bird feeder. I might have to go out there and crack some heads together. It's how Hugh how. Uh-oh. It's Team Numbskull. It's so ridiculous. I love it. I remember. Well, the funny thing about the teams throughout the Pokemon games is they get more cartoony and less of an actual threat. Team Rocket was basically the mob, and you were a kid meddling in their affairs that you had no business meddling in, but you somehow pulled it off and managed. But after Team Rocket, you had Team Aqua and Team Magma, eco-terrorists basically, in a sense. Again, adults who you really shouldn't be meddling in their affairs. Team Galactic might possibly be the scariest because they were trying to destroy the entire galaxy or universe. I mean, they were never going to pull it off, but still, it's wild. Then things started to slowly change into the evil teams being other sets of children. So Like with Scarlet and Violet, they were all school children. Team Skull, they all seem like they might be teenagers, except for the leader. And I don't know. It's just gotten more cartoony over time. Well, yeah. I mean, he was trying to turn reality into what he wanted, but in order to do so, he wanted to create a new universe on top of this universe. But, what other teams were there? Team Flare, possibly the dumbest and worst team in all of Pokemon history. In X and Y with the Kalos region, it's like, oh, Team Flare, how scared we are of you. Ooh. The thing that I think is going to make me the most sad next year is that I'm going to essentially be playing Winds and Waves alone. Tyler doesn't have a Switch 2. He's not going to be playing it. Even if he had a Switch 2, he's fucked off from Pokemon indefinitely. Lewis doesn't have a Switch 2. Thomas has a Switch 2, but he's horribly unreliable when it comes to Pokemon. He'll take him 2 or 3 years just to finish the 8-badge challenge. And that's about all I got. So, and I don't have 2 Switch 2s, and it's not like the games are coming out on the Switch. So even if I bought both Winds and Waves, I can't trade with myself. So, and Game Freak is gearing up to make it way more difficult to finish the Pokedex. Because here's the thing. I read an article yesterday that says Game Freak wants to up the price of Pokemon games. They also want to start making a dual pack for every generation where you get like $10 off or $20 off if you buy both versions together in a double pack. Now, up until now, you could buy the double pack for $100. And I think the games they went from being, what, $40-ish in the 90s, Red and Blue. Now a Pokemon game is like a $60 game. But Nintendo paved the way, according to the article I read. A lot of game companies were scared to up their prices to $70, $80, $90 up. But a lot of companies have come forward and said, well, because Nintendo has raised the bar, starting with Zelda and allowing people, allowing the industry to charge $80 for Tears of the Kingdom, it's emboldened a lot of companies now to start jacking up their price. Some of that's due to inflation. Some of it's just due to pure greed. Not all games need to be $80. In my opinion, no game should be $80. $70 should be the standard industry price at the moment, which, don't get me wrong, I still don't want to pay $70, but that should be the standard for the industry. But Pokemon game prices are just going to go up from the Switch 2 forward, which is going to, and what they did with Scarlet and Violet is that you couldn't simply just, how do I put this? Exclusive Pokemon to exclusive versions, you've always been able to trade with your friends. So like, let's say if we're playing Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and I can't get a Glameow in, I think it was exclusive to, was it Pearl or whatever version it was exclusive to. If I traded a Pokemon and got that Glameow from my friend, it would have their trainer ID. And if you're on a quest to do the classic catch 'em all thing, like you're supposed to do, then you want every Pokemon to have your trainer ID. So all you had to do was take that Glameow, throw it in a daycare, make an egg, boom, your own trainer ID. But the problem is with Scarlet and Violet, they introduced the Paradox Pokemon, which are kind of pseudo-legendaries, kind of not. They can't be bred. So that means you had to play through the entirety of both Scarlet and Violet, or trade with a friend that had the other game, just to get all of the Paradox Pokemon for your living decks. And I have a sneaking suspicion that Game Freak is going to pull some fuck shit going forward, and they're going to start making it way more difficult for you to obtain the version exclusive Pokemon, because they said in their fucking statement, they said, we want people to buy both games. People are not buying both games enough. So like, they want you to literally have to buy both games, and they have no plans of abandoning that dual game system anytime soon. It's pure, unadulterated capitalist greed. It ain't got nothing to do with artistic integrity. Is just out the window. And people like us who really like Pokemon, who want to play it indefinitely going forward, we have to eat shit. You know what I mean? It's frustrating. It's very infuriating. And then if you voice your opinions on it, you're called a negative Nancy, a complainer, pessimist, so on and so forth. If you don't like it, why do you play it? Yada. All the assholes come out of the woodworks to give you a hard time because you have an opinion. But I feel like my opinion is valid. I feel like I'm not saying anything that other people don't already agree with. You know what I mean? It's very frustrating because these Pokemon games are not even that well made. You are buying a game based on its name. The games are not even good games. You know what I mean? And yeah, see, chat's got an excellent point. The gimmicks are also terrible. I kind of thought Mega Evolution was okay. The Z moves in here I didn't really care for. The Gigantamax and the Dynamax stuff I thought was kind of lame. The terrestrialization in Scarlet and Violet, I hated it. I thought it was the stupidest thing ever. Then the rating systems. Pokemon Go started this whole raid system, which it existed in other video games before, I know. But with Pokemon specifically, Pokemon Go started the whole raid thing. Then raids became available in Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, and it became a staple now. It's just another thing you can do in the Pokemon games, the raids. But the raids are so horribly broken in the mainline Pokemon games on the Switch and Switch 2. The Terra raids, like chat's talking about, they're the worst thing humanly possible that you can imagine. They're frustrating. They're head bashing against a rock frustrating. They're a 10 out of 10 difficult. Casual gamers can't do them. You have to be an expert gamer to be able to do the raids in modern Pokemon games. You have to be one of those like uber Pokemon people that breeds 1,000 eggs to get just the right Pokemon with just the right moves, with just the right nature. And you have to rely on either having enough IRL friends to help you, or if you're playing online, you have to hope that your ass is lucky enough that you get actual other people that know what they're doing in the raid too, because the raids are timed. So not only can you possibly lose all your health and faint out and lose the raid, but if you don't do the raid quick enough, you lose through time. And if you have 2 or 3 randos who've joined you that have no idea what they're doing, you have just wasted all of your time. Then there's the waiting. You log on to the raid, you have to sit there and wait for it to process, you have to sit there and wait for it to find people, then you have to wait on those people to choose their Pokemon, then you have to wait on people to confirm their choice of Pokemon, then you have another little waiting period while the game confirms that everybody's confirmed their confirmation. It is an absolute fucking nightmare. Nightmare. Then the games are like they look so poorly made. Terrible N64 graphics. I know everybody's talked about the N64 meme trees, but the graphics are terrible. The story is terrible. We don't care about the humans. We've never given 2 shits about the humans. We care about the Pokemon. We care about the animals and the creatures in this world. I can't be fucked to care about the kids and why they're not attending school in Scarlet and Violet. Pokemon is a shell of its former self, and people like us who love the franchise have to continue to eat shit while they continue to turn out the bare minimum bullshit while upping the price. That's my fucking Pokemon rant for the day. Let's do this island challenge with Captain rainbow here. Young Goose. But with all of that being said, even with all of that being said, you want to know what is actually more frustrating and infuriating than all of that? The people who will simp for Game Freak and Nintendo. The people who will hand wave everything I just mentioned and think that it's okay. And God forbid that you have an opinion on social media, because those people are cutthroat. They will come after your whole family if you dare come after the multi-million-dollar corporation. It's ridiculous, folks. It's absolutely ridiculous. There is a tipping point, though. And right now, Pokemon is like, I'm not going to lie, Pokemon is teetering on an edge right now. The games aren't good. The Switch 2 costs too much. The franchise is now 30 years old. The people who grew up with the original couldn't be really fucked. They're in their 40s and dealing with life. New young people aren't playing Pokemon. They're not buying Switches. They're on their iPads and TikToks. Pokemon Go kind of brought Pokemon back from the brink, but that's died. Pokemon Go is dead. Your franchise is teetering on not being relevant anymore. And if you don't do something, you're going to lose that ability to print money with Pokemon. You're not far from it. Not far from it at all. And I've lost both of my Pokemon here. The fuckface comb over. Smeargle! Ooh, it knows Ember. I'm boned. I hate you. Pichu is also going to be really difficult to evolve because it's going to keep getting knocked out. We're not going to be able to raise its happiness because it's so incredibly weak. So this is going to be a pain in the dick. Why the fuck does a Smeargle know Ember? Make that make sense. I'm guessing if we had chosen Poplio, it would know Spark. Okay, well, we lost this battle. Alright. I wasn't paying close attention. I was running my mouth. Alright. That pisses me off. Fuck this piece of shit. If it hadn't taken me 40 goddamn minutes to find the Pichu, I might not be as ranty as I am. But I'm going to be honest with you, I've been sitting on that rant for a long time. Long time. And it's funny because they think they're invincible. They think, oh, we have Pokemon. This fucking thing just keeps printing money. We can't believe how lucky we got. Okay. You think that's going to last forever? You go right on believing that, Game Freak. There is a limit to what people are willing to tolerate, and you're reaching that limit with a lot of people. You just don't know. Winds and Waves has to be good. Has to be. Because if you put out another Scarlet and Violet, You're going to lose a lot of people. You're not going to lose the simps who are puffing the copium, but you're going to lose common sense people with brains. I mean, when I found out what Niantic did with our data for Pokemon Go, I deleted my Pokemon Go account. Like, it's gone. Unrecoverable. It's gone. There is a line that people will not cross. Pokemon's edging close to it. I mean, you know, I just put this PC together. This PC is going to let me move away from Nintendo and their bullshit. Let's strategize here. Let's use the Rowlet to take out Comb Over. And then we'll try and use Grimer to take out Smeargle. Leafage just isn't doing a lot of damage, though. God damn it. I hate when the NPCs heal. Ugh. Leaf Edge. This is fucking stupid. How are my well-trained Pokemon losing to a pissant like him? Oh no, I sound like the rivals. Eat shit, bitch. I'm gonna do what I should have done from the get-go. You are about to be poisoned. There we go. You mother... He used a full heal, didn't he? I have items too. Comb Over. You're not winning this time. Break that! Break that! You can eat shit. Ooh, that might come in handy. We'll get rid of Pound. We are no longer taking you to Pound Town. You and your ridiculous comb over. Kill my Pokemon. Get out my face. Give me the sticker. Oh, it's a restaurant. Malasada. Humble brag. Fuck you. Kill my Pokemon. Am I near a Pokemon Center by any chance? This is stupid. I don't think I am. Station. Can I cut through here now? Use wet paint dry. Oh, I need some repels. It has been nighttime for 3 days. Where's the Pokemon Center? Lord Jesus. This has been a frustrating day. It's been a very frustrating episode. It took me 40 minutes to find Pichu. Then I went on a 20-minute rant about the current state of Pokemon. I gotta figure out how to get in there. I think that's behind the police station. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. And it's purely like going back to Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet wouldn't have been as bad had it been planned as a Switch 2 release. If they had postponed it, worked on it a little longer, put a little more effort into it, but wanted to make all that money. So they threw it on the Switch, knowing the Switch really wasn't capable of handling what they were trying to pull off, so yep. And I feel a little bit bad at the end of the day because there are a lot of people at Game Freak who are just doing their best. Like a lot of these decisions that are fucking them over are being made on a corporate level by people who are just chasing money. So a lot of times you are putting a crunch on a team to finish something and they don't have time to really make it shine. Or you're asking a team who has spent their career making Game Boy games to make a Switch game. Nothing compared to the Stream Circuit for sites. Oh god, yeah. Get him, Pichu. Our little Pichu. Let's see. I think I have 2 orange berries left. Echo Bush! Can anybody learn it, though? That's the thing. Where's my TM bag? Hey, Peachy can learn it. Odd. Okay. How strong is Echo Voice, actually? 40 out of 100. It's not too strong. We'll get rid of Growl, though. Ooh, Work Up is really good, though. Get rid of Astonish. That never works out in our favor anyway. Actually, you know what? What hold items do we currently have? Stupid flashing new tag off of everything. I hate it. Jesus. Okay. The Silph Scarf for normal attacks. Tiny Mushroom does nothing. Just Pokeballs. Wait, so we don't really have anything in the way of hold items. Meow. Stop lowering my attack. Alright, Pichu, come back. Go for it, Grimer. Chompies. Alright, I need you to knock that off. No more growls. You little shit. Time to catch a new Pokemon. You want to catch all new Pokemon because you're in a new region, you know? But at the same time, you have all these old Pokemon with regional variants, and you want to catch them and use them too. So it can be kind of hard to decide. It's impulsive, selfish, and fickle. It's very popular with some trainers who like giving it the attention it needs. So basically, it's the perfect Pokemon for pampering. Perfectly pampered Pokemon. Alliteration! Nobody wants you, Rainbow. Go away. Actually, I will use you for XP grinding. Get him, Pichu. Really? Any other time you would just growl at me. Oh no, Pichu got dirty. Oh, we got soaking wet from that water gun. There you go, sport. Have a whatever this is. I think they're beans or something. Hate to do it, but we gotta run all the way back around. I think it's weird that I can't run in a straight line. And I can't remember if it was the same way on the 3DS hardware or not. Oh, cool. You've given me free money. Thanks. She was still standing there talking to herself. You've also given me free money. So thank you. Thank you very much. Porcelain. Sticker. An item. A super posh. Did I actually go in the police station? I did not. There's nothing to do at all because Alola's so peaceful. Must be nice. Must be nice. I don't know. I live in a pretty peaceful neighborhood. Lula. Lula lula la lula. What's up, Lilo? The island challenges were once a journey made to prove yourself and gain the strength to battle against the guardian deities of Alola. Like Tapu Koko. People in Ilky Town said that Tapu Koko loves Pokemon battles, didn't they? I do love getting free revives. It helps. Your Tauros in the way again? Hey, Tauros. He didn't seem to care for that. Well, all the options are fucking terrible. All three options are terrible. You shouldn't do any of those to a bull. Whatever. Have we even done one single trainer battle this entire episode? I don't think so. Freeze frame. For style. Go, Pichu! It took us 40 minutes to find you, so there's your first real trainer battle. Well, we fought Haircut back there, or Comb Over, but I don't really count that. Lord Jesus, that did nothing. Oh my God. I might should give the Quick Claw to Pichu. Yeah, that's right, dangly feet. Don't take that face from me. Rowlet's covered in nonsense. Have a whatever these are. Ooh, something's coming at me. Ekans. I'm really surprised Ekans didn't have a regional variant, to be honest with you. Really surprised. Thundershock. Ooh, I was so worried it was going to know Pursuit. That would have screwed me. Oh, that's a cute bite you got there. Let me show you what a real bite looks like. Razor Leaf, huh? Well, is Razor Leaf more powerful than... Yes, it is. Razor Leaf it is. Oh no, I forgot your poison. Let's see if we can put some antidote on that. Clean that right on up. That takes way too long. Ah! Ooh, no, I can't do that. Rowlet it is. Not very effective, but we're going to see how strong it is regardless. There we go. How do you keep getting covered in shenanigans? Little feller. How are you getting this dirty? I love his little spin dance. Da 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 da. Good old Drifloon. Finally, we can get somewhere with raising Pichu. Oh, poor little Tyke is upset. There's a sticker. No, I didn't want to go inside. Oh well. So they're putting stickers inside too. I'm gonna have to search every building. Oh my god. Which trophies are these? Whose house is this? Seaside Motel. Where we going? Oh. Sir Carlton. Delibird. Well, you don't see Delibird too often now, do you? Ow. Ooh. Yes. As a matter of fact, yes. I do want to learn that. Mr. Shirtless. Good. Big Wave Beach. Ooh, it's the ocean, man. Alrighty, folks. I think that's where we're going to end it for today. Thank you guys for being here for another episode. This one was a little rough. It took us 40 minutes to find the Pichu and then another 20 minutes of rants. But I stand by that rant. Damn it. Alright. See you, folks. Alola.